Lesson 4, Saving the Birds. Look at the pictures of these great personalities. Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Saint Mother Teresa. Why are these people thought of as heroes? Pick the reasons from these options. Now, 4 options are given. You have to choose the reason for which these people are thought of as heroes and that made them great. They had talent, they were kind and selfless, they worked to make the world a better place, they received many awards. Children, the reasons that make these people great are they were kind and selfless. Selfless means doing something for others without thinking of themselves. Okay? And they worked to make the world a better place. They faced a lot of difficulties, problems in life, yet they continued to work towards making this world a better place. One such great person is Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of America. Okay? He was also a great man. He was a lawyer and he was the son of a farmer, but he rose, his qualities, his leadership qualities led him to become the president of America. So we will now read about an incident from life of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the United States of America. Abraham Lincoln had fought for the rights and independence of underprivileged people. Underprivileged people are those who have less money, they come from the weaker section of the society, and they have less opportunities in life, fewer rights. So Abraham Lincoln, he fought for their rights and independence. Okay. Now let's begin reading the lesson. One day in spring, 4 men were riding on horseback along a country road. These men were lawyers and they were going to the next town to attend court. It had been raining the previous night and the ground was very soft. Water was dripping from the trees and the grass was wet. The 4 lawyers rode along one behind another, for the pathway was narrow and the mud on each side of it was deep. They rode slowly and talked and laughed and were very jolly. They were in a happy mood. The weather was pleasant. It had rained the previous night. The ground was wet. The mud was wet. So they were riding the horse very carefully. Now, as they were passing through a grove of small trees, they heard a great fluttering over their heads and a feeble chirping in the grass by the roadside. Now, grove of trees means there were trees around, a lot of trees were there, and in that they could hear the fluttering. Fluttering means sound of wings beating. A bird, when it beats the wings, this fluttering sound comes. They heard that over their heads and a feeble chirping in the grass by the roadside. Now, feeble means very weak. Chirping is sound made by a bird. So they could hear that. Steet, steet, steet came from the leafy branches above them, and cheep, cheep, cheep came from the wet grass. Now a bird was fluttering over their heads. There were some little baby birds were there in the nest, and they were making sound from the leafy branches. They could hear, and from the wet grass also they could hear the feeble chirping. What is the matter here? Asked the first lawyer, whose name was Speed. Oh, it's only some old robins, said the second lawyer, whose name was Hardin. The storm has blown 2 of the little ones out of the nest. They are too young to fly, and the mother bird is making a great fuss about it. Okay, so these lawyers, when they were going, when they saw this, that the bird is fluttering, the little ones are chirping in the wet grass. So then they found out that the two of the little baby robins had blown off down from the nest and they were lying in the wet grass. What a pity! They'll die down there in the grass, said the third lawyer, whose name I forget. Oh, well, they are nothing but birds, said Mr. Hardin. Why should we bother? So, what did one of the lawyers, Mr. Hardin, what did he say? That it's a pity that they are there, they have fallen down from the nest, but they are nothing but birds and they shouldn't bother. Yes, why should we? Said Mr. Speed. The three men, as they passed, looked down and saw the little birds fluttering in the cold, wet grass. Now, while passing, they saw that the two little birds were on the wet grass. They saw the mother robin flying about and crying to her mate. The male robin, she was asking for help. And how could they ask? By fluttering, by making the sounds. That's how she was trying to, that little bird was trying to call the mate to help her pick up those little chicks from the wet grass. Then they rode on, talking and laughing as before. In a few minutes, they had forgotten about the birds. But the fourth lawyer, whose name was Abraham Lincoln, stopped. He got down from his horse and very gently took the little ones up in his big, warm hands. They did not seem frightened, but chirped softly as they knew they were safe. Never mind, my little fellows, said Mr. Lincoln. I am going to put you in your own cozy little bed. The first three lawyers, they saw everything, what the matter was, but still they rode away. But Abraham Lincoln, the fourth lawyer, he stopped, he got down from his horse and he picked up the birds to put them back into the nest. Now, moving on to the next page. Then he looked up to find the nest from which they had fallen. Now, there was a grove of trees, so he had to look for the nest. It was high, much higher than he could reach, but Mr. Lincoln could climb. He had climbed many a tree when he was a boy. He put the birds softly, one by one, into their warm little home. Now, warm little home is the nest of the robin in which the other two baby birds were there. Okay, two other baby birds were there that had not fallen out. Two were there, two were on the wet grass. So he put them all together, all cuddled down together and were very happy. In a bird's nest, the mother bird, she covers the little chicks under her wings and keeps them warm. Soon the three lawyers who had ridden ahead stopped at the spring to give their horses water. Where is Lincoln? Asked one, always surprised to find that he was not with them. So then one of them, Mr. Speed, what did he say? Do you remember those birds? Very likely he has stopped to take care of them. Now they were the fellow lawyers, means they were working with Abraham Lincoln. So they knew his nature, that he is kind hearted, he will do anything to help others, even a small creature like a bird. So they thought that now he must have stopped to take care of them. In a few minutes, Mr. Lincoln joined them. His shoes were covered with mud. He had torn his coat of the tree. It had rained, so the mud was wet. So that's how his shoes were all covered with mud. And he climbed up the tree to put the baby robins in the nest. So his coat got torn. Hello, Abraham, said Mr. Hardin. Where have you been? So what did Abraham Lincoln reply? I stopped a minute to give those birds to their mother, he answered. Well, we always thought you were a hero, said Mr. Speed. Now we know it. Means they knew that he is a great person, a great man. But now they came to know the reason also. Okay, for him, the work for which he was going became secondary when it came to help the little birds. Okay. Then all three of them laughed heartily. Heartily means very loudly they started laughing because they did not mean what they say, what they said. We always thought you were a hero and we know. Because they, according to them, it was foolish for a person to get down from the horse and pick up those little birds and take all the pains to put them back in the nest. They thought it so foolish that a strong man should take so much trouble just for some worthless young birds. Worthless means of no value. These three lawyers considered that. That is why they laughed at Abraham Lincoln. Gentlemen, said Mr. Lincoln, I could not have slept tonight if I had left those helpless little robins to perish in the wet grass. Mr. Lincoln understood why they were laughing at him. But what did he say? That if I left them there in the wet grass, he would not have been able to sleep that night if he had left the helpless little robins to perish. To perish means to die in the wet grass. Okay, so this is how this deeds of kindness makes a person great. I hope the lesson is clear.